Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are and what time it is where you're joining me from today. This is Zoliswa Church, and I welcome you to Speak It with Zoliswa. Today it is a thankful Thursday, and I'm so excited to be sharing what I'm grateful for today. Now, in my space, every day between 12 o'clock and 1 p.m. So between noon and 1 in the afternoon, that is my gratitude hour. And I've been doing this now for the past almost 14 days. It's run about 2 weeks or so. And this is the time where I choose, deliberately choose to forget about everything else and focus, zoom into different aspects of my life and look for something to be grateful for, something to be thankful about, something that's going to allow me to elevate my spirit and to increase my vibrational energy to the higher level. Why is that? Because when I don't look for something, it is possible not to see it. Right now, I'm in my room that I use as a studio here with my red wall. If I were to look for green items, red, it would be very obvious to find because the room is painted in red color. But if I were to look to be asked how many green items are around me, I probably wouldn't think. But right now, I can start looking. I see there's a book in the bookshelf. There is a flower there that is in the pot plant. It is green in color. There is a green color on the curtain. There are just so many green items that are around. There is another pen with a green color on it. There are just so many that are coming to my awareness because I'm looking for them. But before I had this session with you today, I was not even aware that such a small studio room has so many items that are colored green. Now, I'm bringing this up because there are so many things to be grateful for in the midst of all that we are seeing. Now, the red color, which is the one that's standing out because of the color of the wall of my studio here, is equivalent to the negative circumstances that are happening around us at the moment. There are things that are so obvious that it would be, if you were to lie to yourself and deny their existence, people would say that you are insane. In fact, everybody, including yourself, would know that you are insane because they are so vivid and they are so in your face that it is almost impossible to say and declare that they don't exist. But what about those little things that are there and we're ignoring? And those are the things that could help us to have our spirits lifted high. Because when we see all of the negativity around us, it is very easy to feel defeated. It is very easy to not see the future, to not see the way forward. However, when we identify those little things, some call it blessings. When we identify those little blessings and we count them one by one, we remind ourselves that we actually have a capacity to go over hurdles, regardless of the size of the hurdle. A hurdle is a hurdle is a hurdle. We focus on the achievement of what has carried us to get through those difficult times. Or we look at all of those things that appeared to be nonsensical, that appeared to not have any significant value in our lives. And when there isn't something else that appears to be holding that big value as we usually we usually attach some kind of significance to it, so the little ones take center stage. Now, this is the hour where my center stage is to focus, sit and focus and find. I'm not going to use to live the hour up until I find something that I can say this is something new that I'm grateful for, because every morning is a present. Every day is an opportunity to start afresh. Every day presents to me an opportunity to spiral upwards. So what I was grateful for yesterday is still there, but I'm grateful for something new today over and above what I was grateful for yesterday. So in the Christian space, they say his mercies I knew every morning, great is thy faithfulness. In my world of transformational coaching, every morning I say thank you, Spirit of Life, for this special gift, a brand new, never before lived day. It's a virgin of a day. It has never been touched before. It is barren, and I am going to be planting a seed. I'm the one that's going to fertilize this day to become what I would like it to be. And I am going to plant that seed and water it, understanding that harvesting may not happen at exactly the same time as the planting, because there is the plowing season, there is also the harvest time. There is a reason that to everything there is a season. Just remind yourself as you are expressing your gratitude on this Thankful Thursday that it may not show at this stage. And those that are looking around, they don't know what kind of a seed you have planted, will not appreciate it. You are the only person that has that vision. You are the only person that should embrace what is about to be birthed, because you are the only person that knows what kind of a seed is there and what kind of fertilizer you are putting in there and what kind of water you are feeding and what kind of exposure for the sun are you putting in this little space of yours where you have created a pot plant, if we could use the example of the pot plant for these purposes. So it's a Thankful Thursday. And I always find something to be grateful for. It may not have crossed your mind that you actually have a lot to be thankful for, including the fact that you are alive, including the fact that you are able to listen this message so that you can be reminded and be inspired to look for something to focus on. Continue to lift your spirit to a higher vibrational frequency, because things happen when you reach a higher vibrational frequency, and gratitude is the vehicle to take you to the vision that you have about your life, to help you to realize the dream that you have about your life. Happy Thankful Thursday. Remember to subscribe to my channel, Zoliswa TV, so that you keep getting more and more of these inspirational messages. But remember, talks alone are not going to take you anywhere. Listening to the talks about a topic that resonate with you is only the starting point. But when you begin to apply it so that you can validate whether or not it works in your life, it is only then that you will begin to reap the benefits. I love you. Continue being yourself, and remember, nobody can ever play your role more than you would. Have a fantastic Thankful Thursday, and goodbye.